Okay, you've finished treating for your injury in the short term, you're back at work with your employer, and the doctor has determined you to be permanent and stationary. He's included in his report that you have a certain percentage of permanent disability, as well as future medical treatment for this injury for your lifetime. You want to settle your workers' compensation claim so you can get some cash now, but also want to keep your future medical treatment open so that you don't have to worry about paying for treatment if your injury gets worse. What we've just described is the perfect time to settle your claim via stipulations. Of course, you can also settle your claim via stipulations if you're no longer working for the same employer if you want to keep your future medical open, but the preferred method of settlement at that point is a compromise and release. What a stipulation entails is that you are locking in your permanent disability percentage so that you can start receiving compensation, and you're ensuring that you're entitled to future medical care that your doctor has outlined. In theory, the process is relatively simple. The doctor dictates in his report your permanent disability percentage and your future medical care he expects you to have down the line in the event of a flare-up of your injury. The insurance carrier takes that report, incorporates it into the stipulations documents, and then sends them to you for you to sign. Then, the insurance company sends them to the workers' compensation judge, who reviews all the documents are in line and in order, and he signs them and approves them. This is when your permanent disability checks begin, and you have this document to ensure you're given the future medical treatment you're entitled to down the line. The key aspects for you to look out for are, of course, the permanent disability percentage, which, if you don't agree with, you can either demand additional permanent disability and negotiate that rate directly with the insurance carrier, or you always have the option to go to a QME who will evaluate you to determine if the percentage is accurate. Another aspect to look out for is the future medical treatment outlined in the doctor's report, which, again, if you don't agree with that treatment, you can go to a QME who will evaluate you and determine if the future medical treatment you're entitled to is accurate, or if the QME believes that you need additional medical treatment. Of course, you can always try to negotiate what type of future medical treatment you're entitled to directly with the insurance carrier. However, it's likely going to be ineffective because neither you nor the insurance carrier adjuster you're talking to has a background or a medical degree. Therefore, the QME would probably be the best way to resolve that. Once you agree on the details and you have an approved stipulations document, in principle, you can come back from 1 to 10 years later and demand that you get the treatment under your workers' compensation claim for that same injury that you're entitled to. Of course, you may have to answer more questions about what you've been doing in the past 10 years if that much time has elapsed. So, it may be a good idea to keep your claim active by treating once every year.